My question is long term, while recognizing probably peace won't happen now. Do you support a one-state solution or a two-state solution? If you support a two-state solution, then what do you do about the fact that there are so many Israelis living intertwined with Palestinians in the West Bank? And if you support a one-state solution, how do you propose integrating large numbers of people who have no desire to be or to live around the Israelis?
So the realistic solution is sort of neither. Okay, the realistic solution is actually for Israel to treat the Palestinian areas of the West Bank sort of like the United States treats Puerto Rico, meaning like it has home rule but no vote in the presidential election, right? So the reason for that is because there is no body that is going to emerge electorally from the Palestinian people right now by any available poll that is not going to be opposed just definitionally to the existence of the state of Israel, which means that you can't have a state in control of, for example, its own borders, its own military, that is juxtaposed with Israel. So that's an impossibility. And I don't see that changing anytime soon without generations of re-education away from that, and then the emergence of a moderate Palestinian faction that seems not to have emerged any time over the course of the last 4 generations. So that seems a little utopian to me. So what that actually means, and by the way, this would be in fact the best situation for the Palestinians, would be that the Israelis provide an additional continued security in the West Bank. They continue to maintain an anti-terror presence in the West Bank, greater economic investment in places like Nablus and Jenin in these areas to build up the economy of these places. And they just don't get a vote in the national election in Israel. And then you want to call that home rule? Call it home rule. You want to call that a two-state solution? Call that whatever you want. But that's the actual thing that is going to emerge from all of this, because Israel cannot hand over security operations to any sort of domestic homegrown force in these areas. And Israel also is not going to dissolve itself on the basis of some sort of vague idea that magically the vote creates moderation in people, which clearly it doesn't. Last time there was an election held in the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas was about 40, and now he's like 90. And we are now in the 18th year of the 4-year Hamas electoral reign from 2006. So again, there are no solutions. There's only security. There are no solutions. There's only security, I think would be the best way to put it.